When I was in elementary school, my science teacher taught us a formula to remember all the planets in our solar system in order from the closest to furthest from the sun. I'm sure many of your teachers did the same thing. So our formula was Mark's very important mother just sent us 90 parakeets, which corresponds to Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and at the time, Pluto. She spelled important with an E instead of an I to correspond to Earth, and I always wondered why there had to be like 90 parakeets. Why couldn't there just be like 9 parakeets, which is still a lot of parakeets. But did you know that there are other planets that exist in this solar system besides the ones mentioned, and one of these planets is in between Mars and Jupiter. Way out beyond Mars, but before you get to Jupiter, is a planet. Thing is, you may not have heard about it, but it was discovered in 1801, 129 years before Pluto. It was originally called a planet, then later an asteroid, and now it's called a dwarf planet. Its name is Ceres, and you'll likely be hearing a lot more about it in the coming weeks. Ceres is named for the Roman goddess of agriculture. The word cereal actually comes from Ceres, and it is one of 5 named dwarf planets recognized by NASA and the International Astronomical Union, or IAU. The other 4 are Eris, Pluto, Makemake, and Haumea, but Ceres will be the first of these planets to get a visitor from Earth. On March 6th, NASA's Dawn spacecraft will arrive there. It only took over 7 years and more than 3 billion miles, but we will now soon be conducting the first exploration ever of a dwarf planet. Dr. Mark Raymond, chief engineer and mission director of the Dawn mission, said this about Ceres: "It is not only the largest object between Mars and Jupiter, it is the largest object between the Sun and Pluto that a spacecraft has not yet visited." New images from Dawn taken when the probe was about 52,000 miles from Ceres show craters and what NASA calls mysterious bright spots. Researchers say they are studying Ceres because it's a mysterious world and a survivor. Ceres is made up of rock and ice and may even have water deep beneath its surface, like ponds, lakes, or even oceans. Ceres could have had a long, promising life. It could have even grown to be a full-sized planet, but Jupiter's powerful gravity terminated its growth nearly 4.6 billion years ago. And that is sad, and it reminds me of that super dark nationwide commercial during the Super Bowl. By the way, I know the Super Bowl was a long time ago, but did anyone else find those commercials super depressing this year? But seriously, this just goes to show how much we don't know and could still learn just from our own little solar system. Never mind what's out there in the entire universe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you later.